Well, Dr. Nicole, since I'm here, I might as well be transparent to everybody, to the whole world, and to you. I slid all up in old girl DM. I sure enough did. So there you have it.
So you mean to tell me you gonna embarrass me on national TV? You could have told me this when we got home.
No, I couldn't.
Give me them keys. Give me them keys so I can leave. Give me them keys.
You should drove you. No, you should drove yourself. You should have your own car. You ain't getting my keys. That's right. I slid in that DM. At least old girl got her own car. Sure enough. So yeah, I slid in the DM. Sure enough, I ain't giving you my keys. You better
Get
walk.
this mic off of me.
You better call your Uber. You keep on count.
LiQWYD.
Sorry we late, y'all, but welcome back to the channel. Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco, that loves to touch her braids. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you really do. You really do.
I do.
All right.
Like petting the dog.
All right. This is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews and entertainment. And tonight or today, we're going to be talking about put a ring on it.
So, if you're brand new to this channel, hold up. Let me touch my braids, right? Let me touch my braids. So, if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow in on all social media sites. Comment down below.
Think about getting a shirt made.
Let's say what?
Touch them braids, girl. Touch them braids, good. Yeah.
All right. So before we get into it, make sure you head on over to our brand store, Kourtney and Eddie brand store, KOED Wear, to purchase tees like this and a hat like that and so much more. And if you want to get a discount on makeup from TLB the Lip Bar, you use our promo code KOEDFAM to get your discount. And I am wearing Hot Mess, as well as Control Freak. So yeah, I'm doing the mattes on the outside. The end is this gloss. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into it, because I be like to tell people, because y'all call me out and say, girl, you need to be telling us, honey, what you be wearing. Okay, I get it. And don't forget
our Patreon. I don't know why she keep forgetting to say that. Don't forget to go to our Patreon and sign up. We're gonna have behind the scenes stuff. We're going to have vlogs we're not going to show on YouTube, pictures, videos, and just different stuff for you guys.
You get to know more about us.
Right.
And, we'll go live. We'll probably talk about relationships and get some.
Any questions y'all want to ask us, we can probably answer on the Patreon.
Yeah, cut me off. So much more. So much more.
On Patreon.
So, and also find out who sent us what? A DM. Yes, from one of the cast members from Married at First Sight. So
slid in our DM.
Yeah, slid.
Give the keys.
Find out who that is. But yeah, of course, with Patreon, if you know nothing about it, they charge you at the first of the month. So it's $5 at the first of the month. So if you join now, then you'll have to pay that $5 again. So if you want to join the 1st of May, we do understand. But yeah, we do have giveaways over there, such as now. Giveaways like these, y'all. Giveaways like these. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it, because y'all probably already fast forward and cussed us out in your head because we long. But again, this is our house.
We don't care.
Yep.
We really don't.
All right. So it starts off with Shay thinking that
she did the right thing.
She thinking she gonna run up on. I think I pronounced her name wrong last time, but it's Tashaya. Tashaya, something like that.
AKA Miss Detroit.
Yeah, in other words. So yeah, she thought that she was gonna run up on her, but y'all know if a person really truly want to run up on you and they want that smoke, they would just charge at you. But when all the guys went another direction, and then she walked up on her and immediately, what Detroit did, baby?
Just grab that plate.
Grab that plate, honey. Folks that know how to fight gonna grab the nearest thing to them. They don't care if it's you.
If the little baby next to them, they grab that little baby hit you in the head with.
So she was ready to fight. And so by that time, the guys came and got Shay and just kind of, pushed on back.
Shay didn't want that, man, because she really want, like I said, she really want old girl. She could have fought through them guys and grabbed that girl.
The guys wasn't there, one number.
I know.
You know what they used to say? Oh, we gonna fight. Ain't number 20s, but what? Air. Number 20s, but air.
Shay type first. She put a stick on your shoulder. I put a stick on my shoulder. And knock my stick out.
So Tashea said that, you know, she didn't come for here for all of this stuff. She really didn't, you know what I'm saying? She probably got grown children or something. Well, how old is she?
She was like 40.
Yeah, she probably got grown children, honey. She's not finna come here. That's why she said little girl or whatever she called him, little mama. But she ended up, I think his name is Asar. So they ended up talking because
but oh, bro, Asar, I think, you know, he stepped in like a gentleman, man. He broke it up and said, you know, he kind of explained, you know, what's going on, asked her what was going on, asked her if she's okay, and she said, yeah, well, since we got food here, might as well eat.
Well, no, she said, y'all done already ate, honey.
No, she said she didn't touch her food.
Yeah. Ain't nobody finna eat behind that. So anyway, so Shay lead fussing, Tom said, you better tell Alfonso I can fight. You better tell Alfonso
Alfonso said, really? All right, bet. Let's go back inside.
Yeah, I know, right? Get in that car, good. So she got in the car and she left with him. So Kenneth is going on. Kenneth and Shorty, they doing their double dates. So Shorty date named, what's his name?
Trevu.
Yeah, something like that.
Tavy.
Is it Tavy?
Tavy.
I think Tavy.
Tevin Campbell.
He knocks on the door. He was like, you know, this is a little awkward and weird because he's never done nothing like this before. So Kenneth come in and pat him down because as we know now, Kenneth used to be a security guard at the strip club. Man, and he looked like it.
Yeah, he do, man. Yeah, man. He do like a security guard. Man, you paid your $5 to get in? No, dog, I ain't got a change, but...
So he pat him down, and him and Kenneth, you know, seemed to have a good.
Yeah, they had like a good rapport about themselves.
Yeah, it was copacetic, and as far as he showed her some flowers, and so he was like, okay, I'm gonna put this in the vase. So she was like, you gonna throw him away like you did in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So they go on their date. They seem to have a nice little vibe. They talking. Old dude, he seems to be about his business. He opened up a couple of gyms.
Yeah, he used to play football, I think arena football in Orlando. Then he left there, got with a partner in his. They started opening gyms up down like in Georgia and southern Alabama, eastern Alabama. And cause he said he stayed in Columbus, Georgia, and he had some deals in Phoenix City, Alabama, which is real close to Columbus. So he had gyms and like he had his stuff together, you know what I'm saying? Cool dude, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly what Shorty needs. Right. Not somebody that she got to still take care of.
Well, we found out the reason why later on.
So let's see. So they seem to be doing good. They vibing and everything. So Kenneth and his date come in. But first, let's go back to Kenneth and his date. He was standing on that corner waiting on his date.
Yeah, man. I said, why are you on the corner? Well, Shorty said, give me the keys to the house. You're going to have to stay outside.
So he was standing. So her name is Centrell. She's 30 years old. And Kenneth waiting on her on the corner. So she said that, you know, she herself just got out of something. So he said, well, he's still in something. So she was like, okay, well, we can help each other.
Yeah. And when she was walking down the street, what she was doing? What you got on me about?
I said the girl didn't have no bra. What you had to bring that up on TV?
Yeah, Carl, I know you paid. No, I didn't pay that no attention, man. I didn't notice that.
Them young folks.
And apparently Kenneth didn't notice it either.
Kenneth didn't notice nothing.
He showed in.
So Kenneth can't even focus on his date because he focused on Shawty and her date. Yeah. So yeah, and the girl kept looking back there, and then Shawty was like, "Golly."
Yeah, it was a stare down contest, man. I was like, man, y'all making it look too obvious, man. Just focus on your date. Lisa, what's his name? Trey, what was his name? Shawty date. No, at least he was trying to make her feel comfortable, joking, talking, and it seemed like they had a good conversation. But what kind of irritated me with Charlotte was she was paying him attention, but she was still trying to keep her ear what's going on. Yeah, balance out with Kenan. Man, pay attention to your date, man. Kenan and his date, you know, she didn't have a bra on. He didn't notice it because he was so focused on Charlotte behind him.
You had to say that part again?
I'm just saying. You said I didn't notice it.
No, nothing to say. We discussed it and we moved on. You had to bring it up again. Anyway, so Centrell was talking to Kenneth saying, you know, as far as... Yeah, so like as far as him being in a committed relationship, and you know, just kind of like won in life. And so he was saying he already in a committed relationship. She said, but you know, as far as a person, you know, men sometimes like that little party girl and that wife, and kind of mixture of both, you know.
Man, it was the old saying, lady in the streets and
a freak in the bed.
Yeah, you know, basically you want that combination. And then Kenneth started thinking, do he have that combination with Shawty? You know what I'm saying? Shawty is really business oriented. You know what I'm saying? I know I screwed that word up, but she's all about her business. But she's that party girl that Kenneth wants. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she don't have that balance too well. You know, maybe she's more business minded and not partying. To me, Kenneth is the type of person who wants a party girl too. Cause you know
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But yeah, because he made that reference like he don't go to the clubs no more. He don't party no more.
And
she
that's
was like,
part of
no
him,
more.
I think. Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I'm trying to kind of get her out of that because you know. But that's when she made that reference like you want a little bit of both.
Yeah, you want a little bit.
If you still about that life.
And I still think he's about that life too. The reason why I say that, I look at him when he was in the pool hall with the guys. He was drinking, he was shooting pool, he was in his element at the time. He was more comfortable, you know what I'm saying? So that tells me right there he still enjoy hanging out. And I don't think Shorty, she's that type of person. She's not gonna hang out in the streets like that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what he got then. So
well, he looked at the meal ticket though.
So Centrell said, well, maybe they need to go on another date because you know your girl gone now, and
but he wasn't here.
He still wasn't focused. Yeah. So let's see. Dr. Nicole comes to visit Shay. Shay said she needed to talk to her because
what happened at the restaurant.
So she said that she never would have done that. She got out of character, and normally she wouldn't do stuff like that if they was. I don't believe that either. Because the girl, she was ready for a pop off.
Because the reason why I say I don't believe that, because I remember the story she said about the woman came up to him about the money and stuff, and she had issues with that. You know, I don't know how she reacted to it, but it bothered her to the point she had to say something about it.
Yeah, well, that would bother me too. She said that she don't want to do it again. So Dr. Nicole said, you're not allowing him to make the decision. You pretty much picking up the pen and writing for him. And in other words, you not allowing him to feel the space of whether he want to be in a relationship, what he want to do, because now you have
you basically cut it off before he can get there to that point. Because you want to sit back and see how he's going to operate. You know what I'm saying? So if she allows herself to sit back, she can kind of see how Fonzo moves. You know what I'm saying? If he's out there still flirting with women, he ain't for you. But if he's like, no, you know, I got a woman, you know, then you know, okay, yeah, I can trust Fonzo now because I know he has my back.
Exactly. So, and we come to find out that, you know, Dr. Nicole mentioned that, you know, y'all was engaged, but what happened with that? So come to find out that they was near about getting married.
In Vegas.
Yes. But they didn't have what?
It's supposed to be like Vegas, somebody from Vegas had signed up on the paperwork. And I guess they went through with the ceremony, but they didn't do that, and they flew back. And
they're not legally married, so they went back and had an engagement party. But then when his family started tripping again, I don't remember that part. Yeah. She said, you know, that like his family, they had a whole bunch of family issues and stuff like that. So that's why the party kind of blew up, and you know.
Okay, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah. So let's see. So they split up, and after that they split up for a few months, but she said something was missing in her life. She said she was doing her single thing, you know, just living and enjoying her life, but she realized something was missing, and it was him. So they got back together, or I guess she went back, so he must didn't call her, honey.
Apparently so, yeah. I think you're right. So, she called him.
Yeah, so she reached back out to him, they got back together, but they fell back in that same place of doing the same old thing over and over and over again, and now that's where she at.
And she's mad because she felt like she came back too soon. But my question to her would be, what was you missing?
Yep.
Is it his companionship? Is it his affection? Was it his money? Was it his status? I'll always be honest with you. What did you miss? Because you say you're living your best life single.
Right.
So.
And my thing would be, what did Shay do? Now, she may argue the fact that she with him for money or whatever, or prestige or whatever. But we need to know what you do. Because if you can hold your own, then you can hold your own. Because you may not be with him, and you may really like him and really attracted to him.
Yeah, she can. If she brings a lot to the table, I'll think, okay, yeah, I stand corrected. You with him for him. You know what I'm saying? Not for his money.
So the guys are playing pool, and they talk about their previous dates and how they was fine and how they was holding their own.
Not Kenny though. Getting married. What dates? Who you talking about? I ain't going on no dates.
He did say the girl was fine.
No, you did.
Yeah, he did.
He said she was trying to. Did she?
I think he did say she was attractive.
I thought he was saying that she was trying to put it on him. She was laying there so thick that so it's kind of something like that. But I don't know. Man.
So let's see. Kenneth said that he read it, but he might get rejected. He read it to propose, but he might get rejected.
No, Ken said, "You ready to get on that one knee?" I said, "Hey, bro, I don't think you're ready to get on that one knee."
Fonzo said, "Hold up, let an OG school you. Let me give you some advice, because I'm much older than y'all." So he was talking to Kenny. He said, "Listen, first thing you need to do is kind of get yourself together, kind of love you, focus on you and stuff like that. Because when a woman got more than you, then she can kind of control the narrative, and it'd be more of a what he said like." It's more. Go ahead and explain it, babe. It's more of a control thing.
Yeah, it's more of a control thing, but it depends on the woman too. All women, because they got more than you, not gonna treat you that way.
Right.
But on the other hand, you do want to have something to bring to the table that you can hold your own. So to me, if you bring something to the table that a woman can see that you can hold your own, they're gonna respect you more. You know what I'm saying? If you sitting there on the couch playing PlayStation all day long, they're not gonna respect you. But some women, it baffles the mind. But some women love these guys that sit at home all day, and play games all day, and I feel like the women if they they be with guys like that. They nurture them, or they take care of them, or they mother figure or something. I don't know. I don't get it, man.
I just think they feel like they got good sex and they can't do no.
It baffles. I see these stories all the time. Huh? You don't do nothing? You out there working? I've seen guys sit in the car while the woman out there pumping her own gas, man.
I think that some women feel like having
something better than nothing.
Yep, having a piece of man is better than not having a man at all. Lies from the very pit of hell.
But is that a man though, or he's just a male? There's a difference between being a male than a man. Okay.
Pass the offering.
Yeah, because some guys get probably born as a male, but they don't act like men.
And they don't mean qualities.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? You got to me, if you're a man, you're gonna take care of your business. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take care of your woman. If your woman wants to help you out and something like that, allow her to speak her mind and help you out. You know what I'm saying? But if she wants to sit back and chill out, man, you take the lead. Take the lead.
to chill out. Let you take the lead.
Cause you came up here, I'm a boss chick, I'm a mogul, so I'm gonna let you mogul.
I see Megan and let you take the lead, so let me see.
No, because when I take the lead, when we first met, when I did everything out here, you don't let me contribute. So I'm letting you contribute.
And that was then.
Yeah. And why I let you come contribute? I let you contribute.
Yes, you do.
I pull way back.
Anyway, so let's see. So they move on to Otis. Otis said for him, he is out of the argument. He tired of talking about everything. They talk about women saying no. The guys start talking about what if the woman say no if they propose and how bad they'll feel.
I don't blame them
back from that.
I do not blame them at all, because if I got rejected after I proposed to you, I would never ask another woman to marry me. I'm for real. I ain't going through that again. Bunk that. Shoot,
So
let me know.
So let's move on to all the couples are back, and Dr. Nicole is pretty much asking them about how did their double dates go, same dates with their partners. So let's start with Shorty. Shorty and Ken. Boy, I tell you,
Shorty came in there with the thunder, boy.
Shorty said, I'm finna get out of this relationship here, honey. By the time this season over,
everybody gonna be on my side and help me out.
No, she gonna be like, honey, ain't gonna deuces. I'm putting all of him out there, all of who he is.
Shorty drug that man through the mud, boy.
In the nice, kind of cute.
Right.
Look, did she say that? Ooh, that was kind of, but it wasn't harsh.
Right.
It was just soft.
And you know she's so small, so
I
you can't
know.
get mad at her because she's like a little cute button.
You can't
so,
get mad at her.
Yeah, I said the way she said it was cute, but it was deadly at the same time.
So she said it was tough because it was a it was more, it seemed more of it to be a competition because the girl kept looking back at her
It was.
and stuff like that. So Kenneth said, well, for him, you know, the attraction, he really wasn't like attracted to her like that because he going on these dates, he's not really focused on the woman.
I think Kenneth said all the women he'd been on dates with, he haven't felt that attraction to them.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
So, and Shorty said, well, he knows what he likes. And normally he like women that's out of his league. Like Dr. Cole said, like me. Are you speaking for yourself? Yep.
Ooh, the elephant in the room, man. Come on.
She said, as far as, you know, with them, she said, you know, he kind of sauced it on in the beginning. He said he had this, he had that, and stuff like that. And she continued to be like dating him because she thought things would come over time. But she realized, you know, he need to level up on honesty.
That didn't go down like that.
Okay, well, go ahead, baby.
I'm sorry. I mean, you left something out. She said when she realized it was too late because she was in love with him already.
Well, she said that part on the
No, she said that when she was sitting down too.
Okay.
Then she said, you know. Then after that, she said, well, maybe I thought after I felt that thing, he would grow into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Honesty, maturity, security, all that stuff.
And I'm thinking to myself, you know, cause she said he was saying he was well established, but that wasn't true all the way.
And Kenneth was like this at first.
Yeah.
And then
But I'm just saying,
he
as a
was
woman,
moving around.
how can you not figure that stuff out? How can you not kind of dig deep into somebody's background to see what's going on? Either Kenneth is a good liar, or
And a manipulator.
yeah, or Shorty just naive when it comes to stuff like that. You know, because there's no way that a woman should allow a man to lie about what he has and not find out before you fall deep in love with him.
And continue with it.
Right, exactly.
And continue. That's the part. Let me tell you something. Just like you fell in, you can fall out.
Right. You know, if this man lied to you about his life, what else is going to lie to you about?
And just because you fall in love, does that mean that you can't take that back? Like, I think some people feel like, and maybe I was like that too, but you done fell in love, now you locked in for life. You're not locked in for life.
I've been a firm believer. Don't follow your heart sometimes. Sometimes you gotta follow your mind.
That's true.
Cause our heart will get you in the bind and make you looking stupid on national TV.
Because that heart, when you say, oh, I just feel like, when you do that, that's why people say don't have sex too soon when you trying to build a relationship, because you'll start leading with sex. You'll ignore all them red flags. Right. And that could have been the case. Maybe Kenny got some good sex and she ignored all the red flags. Ooh. Because all that stuff.
The sex so good. Yeah, even though he ain't got no job, he beat me in the head and yada, yada, yada. Come on, man. Come on. All I'm saying, ladies, do not lead with your heart. Lead with your mind. Figure things out. You know, find things out. Question. Dig a little deeper, man. Like she did. This one right here. Did a background check on me. Well, you know. I said, you did a background check on me? She said, God.
Man did. So, and told him who all was and such and this phone number and that.
At first, I didn't know, should I be mad or impressed? You know what I'm saying?
So, but yeah, so you got to do all that. But of course, this is stuff that we will talk about on our Patreon. Oh, yeah. And so if y'all got your own personal questions and things y'all want to know, hey, we may go live. We'll talk about relationship stuff, you know. So, but yeah, so join Patreon. But of course, realize that, you know, they'll charge you again at the first of the month, because Patreon charge at the first day of every month.
First of the month.
So, you know, we noticed that Kenneth was getting all uncomfortable with all that stuff or whatever. So Dr. Nicole said, do you feel like you have to leave pieces of yourself just to be with her? And he was like, yeah, pretty much. Because he was like, she going and saying I'm this and I'm that and stuff like that, making me feel like I'm nothing. And he was saying she always do that.
Well, bro,
it's time to do this. It's time
to leave. That's what I'm saying, bro. You feel like that, man, you need to go ahead and pack your bags and leave, man. Find somebody you feel like it's gonna accept you for who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
if you was at a strip club, you may find another stripper. I don't know. But it's like this. When a woman feels like, because she keeps saying you out of her league, and evidently she told you that, so that's why she feels comfortable saying it on camera.
Right.
So, yeah, she feel like you out of her league. And of course.
No, she's out of his league.
Yeah. And then, of course, well, same thing, you out of her league.
Okay.
And then, of course, when she tried to leave, brother done follow her and found out who she was.
That's his meal ticket. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. He know that Shawty got it going on, and he can't lose that for nothing in the world. So if he got to stalk her, he's gonna stalk her. And like she said, he likes women that's up here. You know what I'm saying? They just, and just sometimes you gotta stay in your lane.
Yep.
Stay in your lane.
So let's see. So Otis and Charlie, let's move on to them. Dr. Nicole said, "What did you learn about yourself on this date?" He said that he learned that he can trust Charlie. Charlie said, "Well, really?" You know what I'm saying? He didn't tell you all this, Dr. Nicole. Let me tell you what he said. So he was talking about this girl, was a little girl, like she looked young, but he had put on his chain, not the little one, but the thick one. And he put on some cologne. He got himself together. And it's like we was not in a good place when he left.
Otis must have different type of chains at home.
He must do.
He must have got the regular chain he wear every day. Then he got his going out player chain is a little bit thicker. Then he got a single man chains hanging around, so he ain't got that. He ain't wore that yet.
Yeah.
Man. So he might, after this episode, he might be going to break that one.
He also said that, ooh, look, he was looking at her tattoos and all that stuff or whatever. What's funny is that when Dr. Nicole, by that point, I know I'm skipping, but Charlie was so in her feelings that when Dr. Nicole asked about her date, she was like, I didn't pay them no attention. Girl, you lying. You did everything but paid them some attention.
Yeah, because you was trying to compete with them in the yoga class. Ooh, look, they ain't doing it right over there. Come on, Charlie. Be honest now.
Right.
Okay.
So Dr. Nicole also said that have y'all created, y'all both want a safe place to talk. Like if we was me and you know what I'm saying, we want to talk about anything, you have to create that safe place. So she said if you want that safe place, you have to be that safe place. I said, that's a good way of looking at it, honey. You can't be all hostile and then tell me something you want somebody to come to you so you can share. So Otis made a confession. What he said, baby?
Well, since we're going to be transparent and honest around here, I got a confession I need to make.
I got a confession.
I slid in her DM. I slid in her DM because we had some mutual friends. Two mutual friends. When he said mutual friends, I'm thinking he had like what they had but two. And I was like, oh yeah, I said, yeah, he's using that as an excuse to slide in that chick DM. Then she asked him about how did the horseback riding go, and he answered back to her.
Charlie said, well, you talking about what? You slid in her DMs.
Yeah, I did.
And like, for what reason? Like,
because we had mutual friends.
And she was like, okay, well, let me go and slide in her DM too. Dr. Nicole said, well, what good would that do?
Yeah.
She said, I want to talk to her.
No, it go she was there. Proud like a proud mom over there. Yeah, I slide. See, why? Why get mad at the girl?
And then here go, they show shake. I slide in her DM, pulling out her phone too.
Yeah, you're gonna get that plate.
That's right, girl. There's some smoke you don't want. So Charlie said that she don't want to be blindsided on national TV. Like, why couldn't you tell me this?
I totally agree with her. You know what I'm saying? Otis should have told her that before they came on TV.
Once again, embarrassing her. So Dr. Nicole, Otis said, well, I wouldn't have a problem if she slid another dude DM. And so she was like, okay, I won't slide a dude DM. But he lying because what? He got upset when the girl went.
I don't think he's lying now.
You don't think he okay?
Yeah, because I actually think he's feeling, what's the name?
Milan.
Milan. I really think he's feeling Milan. So whatever Charlie does, I don't care.
But what I'm saying is that he was tripping by her.
Yeah, I get that. That's before he met Milan. Now, I think Milan has piqued his interest now. And I think, you know, for him to slide in her DM like that over 2 mutual friends, to risk this, then tell Charlie this in front of everybody, know it's gonna embarrass her. Come on, man. Yeah, I think he don't. Yeah, you can slide in the old boy DM. I don't care. As long as you don't slide them along DM and continue to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. That's how I feel. You know how some guys get when they found somebody else, they don't care what you do. That's what I'm starting to think.
And Charlie said, well, you know, as far as, you know, sliding in, he told me that she looked like a little girl, she a DJ, and she be in the streets. He said, I ain't say that.
Yeah, so I ain't say she be in the streets. So that tells me he's been talking about her. And for him to be talking about Milan like that, and like I said, the first time they met, I said the way he was looking at her, actually the way they were looking at each other, they were feeling one another. But he was trying to play it cool. And so the second date, I know you're going to answer Al again. I knew it.
So Charlie heated, she cannot stay there, she just heated. But Dr. Nicole said, okay, Otis, it seems like when it's kind of like when the blame is on you or the fault is on you, tend to kind of go like blank. Yeah. Like you just kind of go relax. Mm-hmm. But, you know, the pressure on the other one, then, you know, you all in. So Dr. Nicole said, well, let's talk about
Shay and Alonzo.
Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, so Dr. Nicole said, yeah, let's talk about Shay and Fonzo. What you say, Alonzo?
Fonzo. Yeah, but they couldn't.
Yeah,
they could.
So
what Charlie was doing?
Yeah, Charlie was doing. She was like,
so you slid. Oh, it's just like this.
So you mean to tell me you slid in her DM? You mean to tell me you slid in her DMs? I want to know. They didn't do nothing like that. Give me the keys, don't leave.
No, you know what she said first.
What?
You F up. You
F
F'd
yeah,
up.
she did.
Yeah,
she did.
Yeah, you F'd up.
Yeah.
And like I said, this person didn't care. You know what I'm saying? He didn't react to it.
Yeah.
He didn't react to all of that. When she said give me the keys, he just sat there. And
it goes back to when they was on their date, he was not into whatever they was doing. Remember
right.
when he said give me a kiss and stuff, and he wasn't studying their date.
Right, he wasn't.
He was all into her date, you know, looking at her tattoos.
Yeah, he was all into Milan, man. I'm telling you, Milan and Charlie kind of resemble one another. Milan has this kind of vibe that Charlie doesn't have, and I think that was what attracts Otis to Milan. You know what I'm saying? She had this more youthful, free spirit.
Yeah,
free spirit vibe about herself. And Charlie, she's kind of rigid. You know what I'm saying? And
I think he probably made her like that.
Right. Then also Milan. I think Milan said something about she don't mind her man being the head submissive.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. That was somebody else.
That was somebody. Okay.
That was their first date.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
So Dr. Nicole is talking to Shay and Fonzo and Charlie, you know, whispering in the ear, and she's saying, "You embarrassing me. Give me the keys. I'm leaving," and all that stuff. Yeah. And she did say it's over because she said, I can't sit there. Like, Dr. Nicole, I don't care. I don't care what you say. It's over. I can't. Because she couldn't move past that point. And she was like, I'm done. Like, this is over.
Yeah.
And they show her in the next episode speeding off.
So I'm assuming next episode will be the last episode. Charlie and Otis be on that, right? They won't be on an episode after that.
I doubt it. She's just in her feelings. Why you laughing at?
Because, you know, that you're going to drive off. You done. You should be back on the show no more, right?
But, you know, they got to work through some things first.
Well, they're going to bring another couple on to replace them like they did the first season.
I don't know. All right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We do apologize for the lateness. We didn't
it ain't our fault. You blame on the cable company.
And then my husband had to work last night, so we definitely couldn't get it up then. So, but it's up and it's out. So we hope y'all enjoy, and we will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first.
Deuces.